There's a reoccurring conflict in my house because of a medical issue. The following is a typical conversation in my house. I have a medical condition which causes high and low blood sugars, which in turn causes extreme mood swings, irritability, and occasionally anger. Side note, I could probably see an anger management counselor over the anger.
She could definitely see an anger management counselor, and I agree with that 100%. I would pay for her to see an anger management counselor because this happens every day.
I have a device that allows me to share my blood sugars with whomever I choose. I choose my parents because they have saved my life on multiple occasions.
This is for real. We have definitely saved her life on multiple occasions when she does not wake up, because once your blood sugars are low, you don't wake up.
The device alarms if there is a problem. Right away, I receive a phone call or text that says,
"Do you know that you're high?" Or, "Do you realize you're low? Have you done anything to fix this problem?"
Of course, I realize it, but apparently they feel the need to ask anyways. Here is one of the medical devices that we use.
This reads Katie's sugars, and it also transmits a signal to us, and we get an alert or an alarm that tells us when her blood sugars are too high. Right now, her blood sugar is too high, and we've been getting alerts for quite a while. But this device has saved her life because we wake up and take care of her problem.
This is another medical device that I use. It also receives my blood sugars, and if my blood sugar starts going too high, it'll give me more insulin, or if it starts going low, it'll turn the pump off so that I won't possibly pass out in my sleep. Therefore, this is the start of a normal conversation that ends in a conflict. When my mom or dad asks, I usually respond with, "Yes, I know, I have corrected." Then an hour passes and the readings haven't changed. Like currently, my blood sugar has been high for 4 hours and they are still getting alerts. I receive messages that says,
"What did you eat? Did you change your site?"
I respond with, "Of course, I've been doing this for 11 years. And that is where the conflict begins. Parents tend to not like when you give them attitude, even if it pertains to you, especially my parents. We became aware of the conflict when both my mom and dad called to question if I had corrected my blood sugars yet or not. When I get questioned on if I've corrected for a high blood sugar or if I ate for a low blood sugar, I get frustrated because I've been doing this for so long and making sure that my blood sugars stay in the range that I want them to stay in, which is between 80 and 120. My attitude is not from being disrespectful, but it is because of the blood sugars, because when I have a high or low blood sugar, I have no control over my mood swings, and it causes conflicts between both me and my parents.
And sometimes she will give us attitude, and I will look at her and say, "Girl, your sugar better be high because that attitude has got to go."
My parents, in this case, are the ones who use conflict management skills because in this scenario, I don't even realize that I have an attitude or that there is an issue until my blood sugars are back to normal. As soon as everything stabilizes and is back to normal, the conflict is resolved. However, this conflict is reoccurring like on a daily basis because the symptoms are recurring all the time. This conflict is a conflict because my parents care about my health and they just want to see me stay healthy.
And that took us a very long time to get through to her, that we're not just being mean to her, that she does have an attitude and we're trying to correct it, and she has to be nice even when her sugar is high or low.